You just finished your game, Trey? Uh, you barely won. Fucking this man over here, you barely won. You, you barely won. You barely won. You 7 games out here. Alright, and? Hell no. You ready? Alright. I'm here. Let's go. You see the fucking yeah, yellow pants. When was the last time fucking Reds? What happened? Yes, sir. I was a full game too. I ain't gotta say much. Can you just pick a jersey and a fucking helmet, please? What the hell it matters? Yeah, I'm streaming. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. You see the tackles? I ain't gotta say much. 51 tackles. That nigga was going crazy. He said, "Come here." On some scorpion shit.
At the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins and the Minnesota Vikings. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Portis. And he's dropped right
Thought he was going.
40. Gain of 3. They hand it off to Portis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ooh, I thought he fumbled that.
The 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, They want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. On second down now, Peyton. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play.
Yeah.
Defenders, if they get a free shot,
I can't trust that.
They want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss.
Uh-huh.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Now a first down throw. McNabb. Gates with a grab.
Got you.
And up to the 35 before they're able to.
I got you. I got same much.
Yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. On first down, it's McNabb. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, McNabb.
Oh.
And nowhere to fit that.
I should have lobbed it a little bit.
It's knocked away and incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down, it's Johnson. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
McNabb to throw.
Woo!
Grab, I think he got
Baby!
it. Yes. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Check it back, check it back.
I love him.
Here's McNabb. He's going to fire one deep. Middle
Oh!
of the field.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I had him! Come on!
Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he'll
Yeah,
go down at the
that's who was going to catch it.
Following a gain of 6. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and
I wouldn't
4.
do that.
Now McNabb going for it all.
Oh,
That is
fuck.
incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
I did.
So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They'll go right back to the ground with Portis. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And an alley to run. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now they'll throw it with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 4 yards out. And the Redskins have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead is now 10-3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, my God, almost had him.
Getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, McNabb. He's going to fire one deep over them. And this will be caught.
He caught that? Let's go.
Give him 32 on the play.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They go play action here on 1st down.
You on him.
It's this one to use check. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
Come on.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This one taken in by
Let's
Hester.
go. Come on.
Couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll try to run this in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a second and goal. Second and 4.
Get that! Come on. No, I was not worried about the blitz.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tucker's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
I fucked up on that fucking thing, too.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oof.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Ah!
Guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Here we go.
A play fake. Now McMahon. And that's complete to Gates. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
Let's go.
Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. McNabb.
Wow, don't you fucking...
It's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play
Let's go.
chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Oh, seen him!
Behind, and he's going to be driven down.
Fuck.
Back. He's the one to get him, and that is
It was.
7 for him on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's McNabb. Right side catch. This is Gates. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. They go play action. It's McNabb.
Let's go!
Caught. It's Hester. And he'll be taken down, but not.
Yeah, I know. I was scared to do that.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now back to throw. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he'll go
Let's go.
down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Look at that.
Big yardage, another nice game there. This one goes for 20. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
No! Oh.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. And
He didn't even get there.
backwards
That's why I
back to the
hate.
33. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He's going to let this go. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down. And this will split the uprights.
Let's go.
It's right down the middle. And they take the lead here by 2, 12-10. Now the kicker fest continues. He's been good, though. Knocked through 4 of them now.
If you're the kickers for these 2 teams, you know what you're doing next week in practice?
Asking
You're
for a
walking
pay
in,
raise?
yeah, besides that, you're walking into all the meeting rooms saying, you love us now, don't you? Now
That was a
you love
dub,
us
man.
because you need us, because that's all we've seen. Kickers scoring all the points.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3. And
Let's
see
go.
what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Give the Redskins 13 there on a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He's able to do that on that play and pick
Yeah, it
up the
takes some
first down
time
with
off,
a nice
yeah.
throw.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry, 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Ah.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
But if you're going to run the read option, typically, you got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
From the 17, Wilson being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moss. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen. As
I had that.
1st and 10. His pass caught at the 4. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out.
All these
cost him about
messages.
5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Let me time out. Let me time out.
Offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second down, McNabb. Completes it to Fitzgerald.
That's all I do. That's all I do, man. That's all I do.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
No way.
Intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. reception. Here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. It's Moss. And he is in.
How is there like 13 Moss in the game?
As his guys are in for 6. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I don't get how there's 13 Moss in the game.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I'm saying, how is it 13 Moss in the game?
Now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw? He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown.
I'm just throwing the game. I don't even care.
Much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Point after
Once I know I'm losing, man, I just throw the game, man.
Decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
I don't delete none of my contents. They can see that.
First down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Khalil Mack make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. This for his running back, McCoy. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. McNabb to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight,
I'm just throwing the game, man.
Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll run on 1st down. Peyton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Flush to his right. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, but it's going to be second down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Wilson forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flushed out right. And this one complete to Reed. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
I might after that loss.
Points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Redskins, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they fall 2 games under 500 now.
Tell them to play me, man. Tell them to play me, man. Tell them to play me, man.
To take on the Chiefs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
One hand, man. One hand, yeah. One hand, man. I thought it was, man. But yeah, man, I'm recovering better on my hand, but my shit started bleeding. Hold up. I'm dead. My pinky started bleeding. What do you mean stop? It did. Just saying, my excuses. My one hand. Hey, one hand, man. I'll be getting these dubs with one hand. Yes, sir. My run is the D-pad, and then I got it all fucked up. My run, like how like sprint, how I like sprint is with the D-pad. Cause I got one hit. I got like I play only with one hand. Let me see what. The sprint, yeah. See what? Alright. Nope. I use one hand. I use one hand. I use one hand. Yeah. I have it on my lap. I move with one finger and I press the other one. That's why I can't. I reach my hand up there. I can't actually play with it. I have to like leave it in one position. That's why, Ethan. It was in what's it called? At it was in it was at work. Nah, I was at work and we do plastic, so in order to do the plastic you're supposed to crush it and it goes into shape. And so I'm trying to grab the plastic for at work. That's my job, to grab the plastic. And this guy, he closed the machine on my hand that forms the plastics. He was. Well, he kind of did. Well, in order to stop it is when it makes contact. So it kind of made contact. Plus it's 450 Fahrenheit. What? The I ordered like a lawsuit, so I what's it called? I'm suing them for that because yeah, I have video proof because they have cameras, and what's it called? That's about it. I think I got video proof and witness proof. The It would be his fault but they tested him, and their fucking process is to test him for drugs or shit. Huh? I haven't told this story in a long time, so I gotta remember it. Nah, I ain't gotta talk to the judge. My lawyer talks for me.